At Varsity, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Good evening, everybody, as we would like to welcome you here to TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by McDonough District Hospital, as we are bringing you tonight's contest between the Macomb Bombers, of course, here the home team at Macomb High, as they take on the Illini West Chargers, taking the trip up here from Carthage here on this snowy Friday evening. Should be in store for a good basketball game here tonight, a couple of good basketball games here tonight. Of course, we'll kick things off with the JV contest. That will be coming up in just a minute. And, of course, the varsity contest will follow after the conclusion of that one. John Burton on the call with you here. Joe Yelnick up running the camera here at Macomb High. And, again, it's an awfully chilly one out there. Even just the walk from carrying the equipment from the trunk of my car into the building. And my nose was cold. My fingers were cold. I had to, kind of sit down, warm up for a second before I even started setting things up. But we're glad to be here with you guys. Make sure you get into that live chat. Let us know who you're rooting for, where you're watching us and listening to us from. As it looks like we're getting ready to kick things off here. We got 8 minutes up on the clock. Both coaches talking things over with their JV squads.
Good evening and welcome to Macomb High School for tonight's junior varsity contest featuring the Illini West Chargers and your Macomb High Bombers. Now let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's contest. For the Illini West, starting at guard, number 3, Grady Blue. A forward, number 4, Aiden Hocker. At guard, number 23, Brennan Gratz. At another guard, number 32, Austin Carlisle. And at forward, number 42, Isaac Jones. The Chargers are coached by Tim Lafferty and Tyler Bruns. Now let's meet the starting lineup for your Macomb Bombers. At guard, number 1, Macon Allison. At another guard, number 4, Isaac Linebaugh. A forward, number 11, Emmett Beck. Another forward, number 20, Nolan Hogue. And another forward, number 21, Cooper Hobson. The Bombers are coached by Brian Langworthy, Zach Keene, and Justin Ellison. Officials for tonight's contest are Gary Woodkirk and Clay Siegel.
As Greg Duncan there, the PA man here at Macomb High, walking you through the starting lineups. In case you couldn't hear there, for the Illini West Chargers, it'll be number 3, Grady Blue, number 4, Aiden Hocker, number 23, Brennan Gratz, number 32, Austin Carlisle, and number 42, Isaac Jones. For the Bombers, it'll be number 1, Macon Allison, number 4, Isaac Linebaugh, number 11, Emmett Beck, number 20, Nolan Hogue, and number 21, Cooper Hobson. Illini West wins the tip, and they will start with possession here. Blue has it around the half-court line. He's guarded closely up there. That's Linebaugh. Pretty stout defender. The last JV game I called here, Linebaugh didn't score too many points, but he really, he affects the games in a lot of other ways. Close to a travel there, it looked like. Shot was partially blocked. Missed shot there. Rebound scooped up by Beck, and the Bombers come back the other direction. Linebaugh up to Hogue. Hogue pulls it back out to Linebaugh. Bombers working it around here. Hobson back to Linebaugh. Linebaugh working against Blue here. Gets trapped in the corner, and that's going to be a takeaway for the Chargers. Blue back the other way. Tries to bounce it down low for Jones, but left it a bit out too far in front of him, and that'll be a turnover. Bombers basketball. 7 minutes, 14 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. As Bombers bring it back the other way. Linebaugh with it. Hands it off to Hobson. Hobson over for Allison. Linebaugh again. Nice dish down low to Hobson, and he converts the 2. First bucket of the game courtesy of Cooper Hobson. Gets the Bombers on the board, 2-0. Blue with it, almost has it taken away and does have it taken away by Hogue. Linebaugh flips it up to Hogue and he will turn it over. Blue with it, back the other way, crossed half court. Linebaugh will meet him there. 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Blue has it at the top of the key. Crosses over, passes over for Hawker. Hawker now one dribble. He's got her closely by Hobson. Throws it right into the hands of Hogue, and that's another takeaway. Hogue dumps it off. Hobson power dribbles, partially loses it, flips it over to Hogue, and he's blocked on the inside. The combination of Jones and Hawker down there playing defense. The Bombers will look to reset. Hogue trapped in the corner once again. Needs someone to get it to. Gets it to Hobson. Hobson trying to bounce it down to Beck. But good defense so far by the Chargers. That's twice now that a Bombers player has kind of got trapped in that no man's area. Kind of along the baseline towards the corner. And the Chargers have done a nice job just trapping over there. Forced one turnover and almost another one there. Here's Linebaugh on the drive. Dumps it off. Beck layup. Rolls around, won't go. Offensive rebound. Hobson puts a little body on Jones there and gets another 2. 4 points for Cooper Hobson. He's done all the damage for the Bombers so far. So we got a couple subs getting ready to check in for Illini West. 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. There's a three-pointer in the corner. That won't fall. Hogue quickly passes it ahead. Linebaugh, one man to beat. Little body, little contact, and the finish. Isaac Linebaugh, count it and one. And he'll go to the line looking to convert the three-point play. Wesley Smith will check into the game, as will number 40, Jackson Steinkamp, as well as number 11, Joshua Mullen. Illini West goes to their bench early here. Linebaugh misses the free throw. Beck's there for the rebound, but we got a foul under the basket. Lane violation, actually.
Lane violation on the Chargers.
It'll be on the Chargers, so Linebaugh will shoot another one. And he makes good on that one, so the lane violation pays off for the Bombers. So they're now up 7-0. Blue working against Hogue. A bit of a size mismatch there. He had a three-pointer on the way, and that's up and good for number 23, Brennan Grotz. He gets the Chargers on the board with a quick three there. Macomb back the other direction. Beck under the basket, can't get the finish. Smith down with the rebound. Grotz now kicks it to the corner for Blue. Back to Grotz, now to the top of the key for Steinkamp. Kicks it, corner three, Blue, trying to get another one, and we got a wedgie. Hobson's going to try to get up and get it. Second time, good for him. Able to unwedge that one. 4 minutes, 37 seconds in the first quarter. Not sure why the score isn't updating. Let's get that. There we go. Gotta love it when you click the button on the scoreboard and it just doesn't do what you want it to do. 7 threes in the score. Nice backdoor cut there by Hobson. Decided not to go in. Allison on the drive. Floater a little bit short. Beck, nice play there. Threw it right off the lower area there of Grotz.
It'll be Illini West basketball.
That was the right idea there. Grotz got the the worst end of that one, I would say. But it must have hit Beck again on the way out. Or he might have been stepping on the line when he made that little maneuver there. Here's Smith. Hands it over for Grotz. Grotz on the drive. Hands it back into the corner. Blue has it top of the key, guarded by Linebaugh. 4 minutes to go, halfway through quarter number one. Macomb still leading 7-3. Almost a takeaway there for Nick Elby, who's checked into the game for the Bombers. Mullen in the corner, now gives it over to Grotz. Grotz against Hogue, puts a body on him, shoots the floater, hits off the front of the rim and rolls up and in. Brennan Grotz has got all 5 for Illini West. Macomb really pushing the pace here after the made baskets. That's twice now that they've gotten back down the court rather quickly after a Chargers make. Line ball gets set to inbound. Hogue with it, back to line ball. Top of the key, three won't go. Close to drop it, just couldn't get it to fall. Mullen with the rebound, gives it over to Gratz, and Illini West will bring it across half court. 3 minutes, 15 seconds. Gratz was looking for Blue down low there. Blue had positioning for a second. Gratz just wasn't able to get it to him. Inbound comes up for Smith. Smith trying to throw it into the corner for Gratz. We got a tie up on the ground here. Jump ball will be called. It'll be Illini West basketball after the jump ball. We got Hawker, Carlisle, and Jones back into the game, the starters for Illini West. So Illini West out there with their Chargers. Drake May checks in for Macomb. Gratz, another corner three. That one won't go. Rebounded by Hobson, and he'll take it himself. Working it across, tries to skip to the corner for Hogue, partially tipped. It got there eventually. Ryan Bogg now guarded closely by Blue. A little bit of trouble there. Throws it right into the hands of Jones. But Hogue did a nice job sticking with that one. Working against two Chargers defenders. Just floats it up over the top of both of them and gets it to go. Nice play there by Nolan Hogue, able to get the steal in the backcourt and convert the bucket over Isaac Jones there. Macomb leads 9-5. Another steal for the Bombers. This time it's Hobson taking it away. He'll pass it up. Hogue, right wing three, hard off the back iron. Hobson flies in for the rebound, and we'll have a foul here. We'll see who this goes on.
Charger foul, number 32, Austin Carlisle.
It'll go on Carlisle. That'll be his second, team second, here in the opening quarter. Quick pass inside. Hobson converts the two down low. Hobson's got 6 for the Bombers, and they take the 6-point lead. Just over 2 minutes in quarter number 1. Gratz with it in the corner. Throws it up top. A lot of dribble handoff action for this Chargers squad. Blue gets it, gets the pick from Gratz, can't do anything with it. May is able to get in the passing lane there. Can he keep it in bounds? And he stepped on the line. He's up here on the sideline. He's coming right towards me for a second. Possession will go to the Chargers. May did a nice job getting in the passing lane there, just wasn't able to save it in bounds. Blue with Leibach, gets it over to Jones. Jones guarded by Elby. Sets the pick for Blue. Blue drives in, trying to kick it to the corner for Gratz, but Hogue did a nice job just kind of staying home, playing the passing lane, was able to tip it out of bounds. Miles Neff checks into the game, as well as Wesley Smith. It'll be Neff's first action. Smith checked in a little bit earlier on. It's a little short breather for him. Got a minute and 23 seconds here in the first quarter. Smith gives it up. Hawker for 3. That won't fall. Linebaugh down with the rebound. Linebaugh's kind of surrounded there by Chargers defenders. Has it poked away from behind. And that'll be a turnover, and May in the passing lane once again. It'll remain Illini West basketball. And Beck checks in. Cooper Hobson will check out. 11-5 still in favor of Macomb. Ball falls into the hands of Hawker. He just puts his shoulder down, trying to create a little room there against Beck. Gratz corner 3, rattles around, won't go. Rebounded by Beck, throws it up to Hogue. Clock rolls under a minute, and the Bombers will slow things down. Just kidding, Hogue, corner 3, wide open. Can't get that one to fall. Another offensive rebound for the Bombers. They have been all over the boards here tonight. May almost loses out of bounds, but a nice find under the basket to Nick Elby. Great looking pass there from Drake May. Was able to, just see Elby there out of the corner of his eye as he was falling out of bounds, just shoveled it over to him. And Elby was able to convert the 2. Blue drives in, little gather step there, shorter, left it a bit short. And May down with the rebound, and he'll bring it across. 15 seconds to go, skip ahead pass. Beck all by himself, lay it hard off the backboard, can't get it to go. Smith will tip it out of bounds. It'll stay on this end of the court. You see Coach Tim Lafferty there showing off his little back pedal. Pretty good down there, you gotta say. Pretty fundamental. Inbound set here for the Bombers. Line ball in the corner. Elby around the free throw line. 2 seconds to go. Got to get a shot up. He's going to be rejected by a Smith at the buzzer. And that's how the first quarter of play will come to an end. Bombers up 13-5 over the Illini West Chargers. Again, you're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We'll be back with you after this quick ad break.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
Welcome back here to Macomb High School. Bombers lead 13-5 at the end of one quarter. Bombers have really played great defense, and they've really crashed the boards, especially on the offensive end. It's resulted in a lot of second chance opportunities. Illini West has got to box out, put a body on somebody, and limit those second chance points for the Bombers. Doing a nice job skipping the ball around there. Linebach floater hard off the backboard, grabs down his own rebound. May will pump up the three. That won't fall. But another offensive rebound. That's exactly what we talked about. You got to put a body on somebody. May sort of a fall-away shot there. Another offensive rebound. And Beck's going to be wide open under the basket, and he will be fouled. I believe that's going to go on Brennan Grotz. We'll see for sure here. Yep, number 23, Brennan Grotz. That'll be his first, team's first here in the second quarter. That'll send Beck to the line to shoot a pair. First one off the right side of the iron. That won't fall. Second shot for Beck at the line. A little bit hard, kind of the same spot, but Hogue's able to pull down the rebound. Almost throws it into the backcourt. Linebach did a nice job saving it. It's back in the hands of Hogue around the right wing. Man, Linebach tried to load the pass down there to Beck, and May takes it away in the backcourt. Pump fake won't go. Linebach flies in for the offensive rebound, but he put it down on the line. So just in the second quarter, I mean, the Bombers have, it's got to be 4 to 5 offensive rebounds. The ball's been a minute on this side of the court. Illini West has got to do a better job at rebounding here and cut down on these Bombers' offensive boards. Here's Grotz, guarded by Hogue. Three-pointer on the way for Carlisle, a little bit short. Linebach pushes it back the other way, bounces it over. Allison layup, looks like it was blocked by Jones. And here comes Blue. Surrounded by 4 Bombers, kicks it over to Hawker. Might have got away with a little stutter step there. Blue back on the drive, pump fake, puts it up, won't go. Jones tips it over for Hawker. Hawker layup won't fall, battle under the basket. LB down with the board. Hogue over to line ball, nobody picks it up. Hard bounce pass over to LB. Nice move on the inside and a nice finish there from Nick LB. Did a nice job protecting the ball as he went to the rim. He was able to convert 2 for the Bombers. They take the double-digit lead. And another turnover. Allison has it. Here's Allison, right wing 3. Can't get that one to fall. No threes in the game yet for Macomb. They've done all their work on the inside. And we're going to have a foul here. I believe that's going to go on Emmett Beck. It sure will.
His first, team's first.
The team's first here in the quarter.
Number 21, Cooper Hobson, replacing Beck.
Cooper Hobson will check in for Emmett Beck as Illini West gets set to inbound. Pass almost went into the seats of the fans over there. Here's Gratz, puts up the shot, won't go. Hobson board, line ball quickly up ahead. Hogue flips it over to Allison, and Allison will kick it out to Hobson. Hobson down low, Hogue, pump fake, Jones in the air, layup good.
Nolan Hogue.
Bombers just dominated on the inside so far in this contest. Illini West, no answers yet. Hawker and miscommunication there. Looked like Hawker was trying to give it over to Carlisle. Carlisle was trying to kind of slip off that screen. Hawker thought he was moving to the corner. Joshua Mullen checks into the game, as well as Jackson Steinkamp. Here's Allison, bounces to Elby. Elby to Hobson, back to Allison. Bombers have it, skips it over. Allison, Elby, free throw line, jump shot. Rouse around, won't go. Line ball, the shortest man on the court flying in for the offensive rebound. Gives it to Hobson. Allison, right wing 3, a little bit short. Smith and Hogue fighting for the rebound. Smith wins that battle. And we'll have an and 1 here for Grady Blue as he pushed it back the other direction. Nice finish there for Blue. Foul will go on Isaac Linebaugh. Free throw won't fall, and Allison has the board. 4 minutes, 15 seconds before we take a halftime break. Linebaugh pumps up the 3. That one catches a piece of nothing. Bombers still lead by 10 though. Here's Gratz now, gets it over to Steinkamp. Guarded by Hobson. Hobson almost poked it away. Here's Steinkamp, kicks it back out. Blue on the dribble drive, pump fake, loses loses Linebaugh for a second. Can't do anything with it, gives it over to Smith. Chargers being pretty patient here on this possession. Trying to find a good shot. Cut into this 10-point deficit. Steinkamp kicks it over, Blue 3, air ball. You might be able to hear the crowd doing the little air ball chant, whatever you want to call it. Elby on the drive is met by Smith. But they're going to call a traveling violation on Elby. Smith, I think, thought he got a foul called on him. 3 minutes, 13 seconds. Chargers still trail by 10. Looks like May and Beck will get set to check in at the next dead ball for Macomb. Blue drives, working against Allison and Linebaugh, kicks it out for Steinkamp. Steinkamp guarded by Hobson. Puts the ball on the ground and flips it over for Blue. Blue kicks it out, three-pointer on the way for Mullen. Hard off the back iron, Linebaugh down with the board. Nice pass ahead up for Allison, can't do anything with it. Hobson, Linebaugh, one more pass, down low. Hogue trying to find somebody to get to, gets it to Hobson, and shot blocked by Smith, but Hogue is right there to clean it up. Hogue and Hobson both have 6 here for Macomb in the opening half of play, and Macomb now leads 19-7. Gratz corner 3 is good.
3-point basket, Brennan Gratz.
Big answer there from Brennan Grotz. Chargers needed a basket in a bad way. And Grotz was able to knock down that three. He's got 2 threes in this game so far. We're going to have a foul called. It'll be on number 3, Grady Blue. That'll be his first. It'll be the team's second. Jones, Hawker, and Carlisle all check back in for Illini West. May back into the game for the Bombers, as well as Beck. It's a minute and 45 seconds. This game has gone by fairly quickly. Not a whole lot of foul calls, not a whole lot of stoppage and play. Fairly clean game to this point. Hobson on the right wing gets the screen from Hogue. Nobody picked up Hobson off the screen. He'll just kind of look around and then drill the jump shot. Blue flips it over for Grotz. Grotz almost ran into some of the coaching staff there on the Macomb sideline. Here's Grotz now spinning on Hogue. Shot blocked. Hobson cleans it up. Hogue back the other way, trying to get by Blue. Can't get it there. Kicks it over. May, no look pass. Corner three ball on the way is good. Sports corner 3 for Colin Adams. Knocks down the first three-pointer of the game for Macomb and puts them up 14. 45 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Hogue goes to the ground. Grotz will say, or try a three there. Can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound. Here's Carlisle on the right wing. 25 seconds to go now. Clock still rolling. May almost takes that one away. That one passed kind of into no man's land. Blue with it in the corner, has Grotz wide open under the basket. Blue the layup. Nice defense there by the Bombers, was able to recover. Adams tries to throw it ahead. Jones slaps it away, but that's going to be a backcourt violation. Hogue didn't establish himself back on this side of the court. The clock stops with 6.2. The Chargers will have one more look here. May will guard the inbound near half court. Into the corner, Grotz. That one's going to be tipped out of bounds. Bombers able to save it. Bombers will get a look here. Hogue at the buzzer. Off the back iron in the front of the rim. Pretty close, but not close enough. The score here, 24-10. Love it when you click the scoreboard button. It doesn't show up. There we go. 24-10 is the score. We'll play a quick halftime interview and be back with you for the start of the second half. We'll go over some halftime stats as well before that. But until then, I hope you guys enjoy this interview. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We hope to catch you on the other side.
As you know, MDH is our title sponsor here on TSSR Game Time Live, and we're here with Lindsay Douglas, the Director of Physician and Provider Recruitment. I about left out provider out of that. So physician and provider recruitment here at MDH. It's a huge mouthful for me, so explain to us what that is.
Sure. So I am in charge of bringing in candidates for both physician and provider positions here at MDH. So provider meaning anything like nurse practitioner, advanced practice nurse practitioner, physician assistant, things like that. So I source those candidates, bring them in, and try to find the best providers and physicians to provide care at our facility.
So you found a home at MDH. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? How long have you been here? Stuff
Sure.
like that.
So I am from Macomb originally. I graduated from Macomb High in 2009, graduated from WIU in 2014, studied communication there, and started my career in politics and worked for a couple different state representatives and state senators. Then found myself in the educational realm for a little while at the Regional Office of Education, and eventually found myself here at MDH. I started here in February of this past year. I started out as patient advocate, and this role opened up, and I'm now in the role of Director of Physician and Provider Recruitment.
Obviously, McDonough District Hospital, very important to Macomb.
Sure.
And it's the communities not only of Macomb, but Bushnell, Colchester, Blandonsville, Industry. You're from here. So what was it that drew you back here and got you to stay here at MDH?
So MDH is like home to me. I am a fourth generation MDH employee. So my great grandma Nancy Weaver was one of the first nurses that they hired when the hospital opened in 1958. My grandma started working here maybe 10 to 15 years after that. She started as a CNA on acute care, and then she worked in peds, and eventually she worked as the unit secretary for home health and hospice, and she retired from that position after being at MDH for a total of 50 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah. My mom is here as an administrative secretary. She's Brian's administrative assistant. And so I'm now here as a fourth generation employee of the hospital. So it was kind of a thing where I always thought I might end up at MDH just because of that family legacy of working in healthcare.
So before we came on camera, I heard a story. You guys were at a speaker recently, and you got to be there with your mom.
Yeah.
Does that make it really special to be a part of MDH, to still have your mom working here?
It's so cool. My mom is down the hall from me. So if I need something in the middle of the day, I can run down the hall and grab her. But it's also just cool to think about like the legacy that leaves in the community, especially being fourth generation and female. I think that's just a really special thing for my family and for this community here.
So as we look at those kind of, you have a personal connection here. How do you use those personal connections when you're out trying to recruit a physician or a provider?
Sure. So I use the story a lot of my office, actually. So I'm in room 318, which was a room for patients at one time, and now they've converted it into an office space. And one of my favorite stories to tell physicians is that my great grandma was sick in the hospital and was in that room, and that's where my grandma was recruited to join MDH. So my grandma had no plans of working in healthcare, but she was taking care of her mom as a sick patient, and the nurse at the time came to her and was like, "You are such a great caretaker. Why are you not a nurse? Why are you not doing this as your full-time occupation?" And so my grandma decided that healthcare would be her lifetime and like 50 years. And so she started working for MDH and was recruited right out of my office. So I just find that to be a really special connection when I'm looking to bring people to this community. Like the recruitment started in this office 50 years ago. And here I am starting a whole new legacy of recruiting people. And I just am so passionate about this community. And I just love living here. I moved back here from Quincy, chose to raise our family here just because we really love Macomb and we really love being in McDonough County.
So obviously the personal touch, you got the great personal story. You love Macomb. What does MDH offer to the providers and the physicians? What's the sales point for you on the professional level?
So because we're a small rural healthcare organization, your voice is heard here much louder than when you're in a large organization. So when you're in one of those larger hospital systems, you might be one of 15 to 20 providers in a specialty. At MDH, you might be one of two, you might be one of one. And so your voice in that medical staff office is going to be the loudest one in the room about your specialty. And that's a really unique situation for a physician to be, the main voice for speaking for pediatrics or for speaking for orthopedics or whatever that specialty is. You're it. You're the guy. You're the one providing the care for the whole community. And you don't get that if you go to a large healthcare organization.
So those bonuses are probably obstacles in some cases as well.
Sure.
So how do you overcome those obstacles?
It really depends on the provider. If someone is really wanting to be in a place where they're just want to in the background, they don't want to be that main voice, I kind of have to tell them, this is unique. It's a unique community where you're going to go out into Walmart to get your groceries and run into one of your patients, and you're not going to find that everywhere. And that might be scary for you, thinking about, well, I don't want to mess somebody's care up and then run into them and have to explain it to all of Walmart. But it's just, you can also sell that as you're not going to go to Chicago and work somewhere where you're going to run into your patients every day.
Well, Lindsay, I appreciate you coming and talking to us today. Hopefully some people can understand more about MDH and how it's such a family-oriented business and so important to McDonough County and the surrounding area. Keep doing a good job, and maybe your little girl that wanted that 100 chicken nuggets can be the next generation to join MDH.
Exactly.
Well, we'll be back after halftime here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available, so with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
And welcome back, everybody. Here we'll get the quarters changed to quarter number 3. Of course, we're coming out of the halftime break here. Bombers lead the Chargers 24-10. Quite a few people in watching us here tonight on TSSR. Make sure you get into that live chat. Let us know who you're rooting for, where you're watching us from. We'll go over some halftime stats. We'll start off first for the Chargers. Number 3, Grady Blue, has 2 points, and then all 8 other points coming from number 23, Brennan Grotz. Again, he's done a lot of the heavy lifting for the Chargers squad so far in this game. He's knocked down 2 threes to go along with another field goal. For the Bombers side and how they got to 24, Cooper Hobson leads the way with 8 points. Nolan Hogue closely behind with 6. Nick Elby has 4. Colin Adams has a sports corner 3, and he has 3 points in total. And then Isaac Linebaugh has that and 1 in the first quarter, and he has 3 points. So we'll see if Illini West has made some adjustments coming out of the locker room here to start the second half. Again, it was really the offensive rebounding and the turnovers for Illini West that did a lot of their damage, just not able to close out possessions, gave Macomb too many second chance opportunities, and then, of course, turnovers are never good no matter who you're playing or what team you are. So you got to find a way to limit those, and a lot of that, you got to give credit to the Bombers too. Well, obviously you give credit to the Bombers, man. They've done a great job on the offensive boards. They've been playing passing lanes well. But like I said, we'll see if Illini West can kind of make some changes here, and there's a turnover just like that. Blue kind of got trapped there by Allison and Hogue and just kind of dribbled it. I don't know if he dribbled it off his foot or just lost control of it. Will it be turnover to open the second half? Linebaugh gets it to Hobson. Linebaugh hands off back to Hobson. Now for Hogue. Linebaugh finds a cutting Hobson. Pump fake. Illini West defender in the air. Hobson misses the shot, grabs his own rebound. Jones is in the air, and he'll be fouled. We'll see if this goes on Jones or not. It sure will. Hobson will take a trip to the line. First foul of the quarter here for either side. First free throw for Hobson rolls off the front of the rim but falls out. Second shot for Hobson is also no good. Grotz is there for the board. Grotz with Hogue. Jones now guarded by Beck. Beck playing nice defense there. Almost takes it away from Jones. He's able to cover it, but he's forced to give it up to Hawker. Jones again working against Beck. Beck really frustrating Jones up there along the left wing. Tried to give it over to Blue, but it was tipped out of bounds. Ball remained with Illini West. Hawker into the corner for Gratz. Gratz puts her shoulder down, kicks it out. Hawker drives middle, kicks it out. Blue will slice towards the rim, spin around, jump shot. Nice shot there by Grady Blue. That is a tough shot to make, but Blue made it look easy. Here's Linebaugh getting the screen from Hobson, bounces it to him on the pick and roll, gets it back to Linebaugh on the cut. Nice drive there, and he'll pick up the foul. And Isaac Linebaugh will go to the line. Foul will go on number 23, Brennan Gratz. It's his second.
Charger foul on number 23, Brennan Gratz, his second.
Linebaugh's first of 2 free throws is short. High arcing free throw this time, won't fall, but Hoag's there for a board. Kicks it out to Hobson. Hobson swings it over for Beck. Skip pass, Allison and Linebaugh couldn't decide which one of them was going to take it. Neither did, and that'll be a turnover. Just kind of threw it right in the middle of Linebaugh and Allison, and they both just stared at each other. Here's Hoag picking up Gratz basically full court. As soon as he touched the ball in the backcourt, Hoag was right there on him. And close to a 5-second violation here. Gratz is finally able to give it over to Carlisle. Bounces it in the corner. Blue up top for Hawker. Macomb has really extended the range on their defense here. They really stepped out on these Chargers. Almost up all the way up to the volleyball spike line. Just not giving them any room, just suffocating defense by this Bomber squad, I should say. 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Jones went for the cut, and Carlisle thought he was going to stay in the corner. It'll be another turnover, and it's those unforced turnovers that really hurt. Now, I thought Beck tipped it there for a second. They said he didn't. Nick Elby checks into the game for Macomb. And Jackson Steinkamp and Joshua Mullen check in for Illini West. 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Nice pass down low to Elby. And a nice strong take there, and Elby will go to the line. So we played a relatively clean first half, but Chargers already have 3 fouls here with 5 minutes and 23 seconds to go. Could be something to keep your eye on here. Elby's first free throw rattles around, won't go. Bombers haven't shot it well from the line. I think that's 5 missed free throws in a row now for Macomb. At least 5 missed free throws in this half. Elby ends the drought there. Picks up a point, and Bombers lead 25-12. Here's Gratz, guarded by Hoag, has to get rid of it, flips it over for Blue. Blue now over for Steinkamp. Steinkamp looked like he was trying to give it over to Mullen. Eventually does, back into the corner, Steinkamp guarded by Allison. Allison, active hands there, is able to poke it away from Steinkamp, and then it kind of just bounced back up. I think it hit off Steinkamp's knee and went out of bounds. It's a nice job by the Bombers, able to force the turnover there. Nice active hands by Macon Allison. Hoag and Linebaugh playing a little bit of a two-man game there. Just passing it back and forth. Here's Hobson on the inside. Crafty maneuver inside. He's able to get the 2 points up and good. Hobson up to 10 points in this game. He leads all scorers. And here's another takeaway for Macomb. Nice pass off his back by Linebaugh. Here's Elby back the other direction, misses the layup. Ball tipped around, Hobson again. Pump fake, can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound, and it eventually rolls in for Nolan Hogue. That ball sat up there on the back iron forever. Never thought that thing was going to come down. And here's Mullen back the other direction. Halfway through quarter number 3. 3 minutes and 58 seconds to be exact. Here's Steinkamp trying to bank in a 3. That won't fall. Nice strong rebound there from Hogue, and he gives it over to Allison. Allison down to Hobson, power dribble, flips it over. Elby, pump fake, working against Smith, and he will be fouled. So Elby will go back to the line. 4 team fouls now in this quarter on the Chargers. And that foul will go on Brennan Grotz. That's his 3rd. That's the leading scorer on the Illini West side. He's got 8 points. As Elby knocks down the first free throw. Allison will take a seat on the bench. May will check in for him. Second free throw for Elby is also good. Makes good on both shots there. The Bombers lead 31-12. Dribble handoff, Grotz working against Hogue. Nowhere to go with it there. Blue drives towards the free throw line, flips it back out to Grotz, and now here's Smith in the corner. Smith looking for the backdoor cut, couldn't get it to him. Steinkamp trying to give it over for Blue, but Linebaugh takes it right away. Left-hand layup on the fast break is up and good. Nice finish there by Isaac Linebaugh. It was a tough shot, especially going to your non-dominant hand, running full speed like that. 33-12 is the score. Macomb leads by 21. Steinkamp works against Hobson, flips it over. Blue guarded by Linebaugh. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to tick off here in the 3rd quarter. Would have been a nice pass down low for Grotz, but he got a little tripped up there. But he comes back the other way and picks up a steal from behind. Nice job hustling back there by Grotz after the turnover. And now Blue, 1-on-4 fast break, decides to pull it out. Probably the right maneuver. Grotz, top of the key 3. Hard off the back iron. Ball on the ground. Chargers come up with it. Steinkamp fakes the 3. Just kind of flips it over for Smith, and the Chargers will look to reset. Grotz, I think that's going to be a long 2. Thought it was going to go in for their second, kind of rattle in. It did not, however. May, Hogue, Bombers, nice ball movement. Linebaugh, right wing 3, that won't fall. Goes right to May, and he'll pump up the 3. That also won't go. But a big offensive rebound down low by Elby, and he will be fouled. So Nick Elby will go back to the line. This is his 3rd trip to the line here in the 3rd quarter. He's 3 of 4. Looking to tack on a couple more points in the lead. Bombers will be in the bonus for the remainder of this quarter.
Number 32, Colin Adams, and number 12, Cassidy Harrison.
Cassidy Harrison and Colin Adams check in for Macomb. Isaac Jones back into the game, as well as Hawker, and I believe that's number 10, Tanner Stonger, down there. That's what it looks like. Elby is able to convert that free throw as well. And they're going to call a foul on Hogue there.
Number 20, Nolan Hogue, his first.
He's been playing physical defense there, kind of at the point of attack all night. That's his first foul, so nothing to be ashamed of there. Hogue has looked really good on both ends of the court here tonight. Bombers lead is 22 with 1 minute and 40 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Grotz has it in the corner. Hogue is right there. Trying to get it to Jones on the cut, but it's tipped away. Adams back the other direction. He'll slow things up, gives it over to May. May to Hogue. Corner 3 for Cassidy Harrison. That won't fall. Nice ball movement there by the Bombers, able to get it over to Harrison. He had a wide open look there, just couldn't convert it. Blue kicks it to the corner. Hawker fakes the three, puts up the baseline jump shot, and a little bit strong there. Clock rolls under a minute. Hogue looking to skip it. Has nowhere to go with it. Here's Harrison now. Trying to skip it over for Hogue, just not enough muster on that one. Steal, takeaway. Hawker trying to convert the layup, but we're going to have a foul here on, it's going to go on Nolan Hogue. That'll be his second. Both of those coming here in the third quarter. It'll be the team's second, and Aiden Hawker will go to the line.
Into the Bomber lineup, number 2, Maxwell Sash, replacing number 40, Nick Elby.
Maxwell Sash will check into the game for Macomb. So Macomb starting to clear the bench a little bit. They build up a pretty good lead. Trying to get some of these guys a little more run here in the third quarter. 40 seconds to go. And here's Harrison. Hogue now over for May. Back to Hogue. He's kind of trapped there at the top of the key. Hawker and Blue. The Bombers just trying to take time off the clock, it appears. Adams, power dribble, kicks it over for Harrison. Back to Hogue. And again, just Bombers just working around. Everyone's getting touches. Corner three for Sash. Won't fall. And here's Blue trying to get by May. We're going to have a foul in the back court. I'll go on Drake May. His first team's third, 11.3 seconds. Illini West will inbound behind the half-court line. Jones, guarded by Adams now, gives it over for Stonger. And no awareness there. Illini West will not get a shot up off. Oh my goodness. Will not get a shot up at the buzzer. That's what I'm trying to say. Score is 34-12 at the end of 3 quarters. We'll get the quarters flipped over here on the scoreboard. Now let's do some live reads because I have been kind of slacking on those. We'll get through as many as we can right now. With locations in Macomb and Augusta, and with 80 years of car sales experience, Ron Elby Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car. In Macomb on East Jackson Street, stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit www.lbsalescars.com to check out their inventory. Since 1960, Honor Brothers Heating and Cooling has provided the greater Macomb area with expert sales, service, and installation of quality home comfort systems. Call your local carrier dealer today at 309-833-2852 and find out how Honor Brothers Heating and Cooling delivers 365 days of indoor comfort. Located at 210 South Lafayette Street, Macomb, Illinois, serving soup, salad, sandwiches, homemade dessert, Blue Bunny ice cream, and a full-service coffee bar. That's the Old Dairy. Breakfast served all day and free Wi-Fi. Visit them online at www.olddairymacomb.com or call 309-837-6700 for your takeout. Macomb's original local sports bar is the Sports Corner at 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcasts at Sports Corner at 124. All while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Bombers will start with possession here in the fourth quarter. Hobson looked like he got blocked by 2 guys down there. It was a combination of Smith and Hawker, I believe. Hobson still leads all scorers. He's got 10 points. Bounces it down low. Elby fighting for position, and we're going to have a quick foul call there. He'll go on Grotz. It'll be his 4th. So one more, and Grotz will have to grab a piece of bench. And with those 4 fouls.
It'll go to Macomb.
A little trouble inbounding there, and Lineball is going to have to come inbounded all the way in the corner. Here's Allison now, loses the ball on the ground, is able to flip it up for Elby. And we're going to have a timeout called here by Macomb.
It's a 30-second timeout.
A little bit 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here for this one. Get through some more live reads face-to-face over the phone, by email, or by text. Choose how you do business with Tom Conklin, State Farm Macomb. You can reach them at 309-837-1200 or visit them online at www.macombsf.com. Better yet, stop in and get your quote today at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Key Family Chiropractic, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, supports all area student athletes. They offer office hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Bushnell Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. To set up an appointment, call 309-837-6932. They also perform DOT/CEO physicals for just $85. Do you need ice for your upcoming event? Look no further. Midwest Ice has you covered. Midwest Ice is Central Illinois' newest ice delivery service. They deliver ice directly to your event. Call Blaine Wrench at 309-351-8192 for a quote today. Bombers with it, bouncing it down low. I believe that's Allison down there. Elby will pick it up, but he rolled over with it. That'll be a traveling violation. I want to appreciate everybody taking the time out of their night to join us here for the JV game. Of course, the varsity contest will be on at the conclusion of this one. In case you're new and don't know how to get to that, you simply just go down to the YouTube channel and we'll get that stream created as soon as we get this one ended. And you can just wait in there until the stream gets up and going. We usually like to go live basically about 3 to 4 minutes before starting lineups. So that's where we find that. Jones will pump up the three. That's going to be a little bit long. Hawker flips it over for Beck. Trying to save it in bounds. Bounce pass up ahead. Elby will lose it. Out of bounds. That'll be a turnover. Six minutes and 45 seconds. Bombers still hold the 22-point lead. Gets it to the corner. Grotz three won't fall. Rebounded by Linebaugh. Linebaugh all the way up ahead. Beck couldn't come down with it.
Ball knocked out of bounds. Possession to Illini West.
They had Beck and Hogue down there. Beck just kind of jumped in front, tried to come down. Couldn't keep the hands on it. Pomplus is proud to have served the Macomb and surrounding area for over 20 years, providing cash for most items of value. Pomplus is the area's largest seller of used items, including firearms. They also provide on-site jewelry repairs and are open 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday. They have a great selection of jewelry, electronics, tools, and video games. Located at 324 West Jackson Street in Macomb between Erico and Taco Bell. We got one more live read. We'll get to that before the end of the game, I promise. Here's Hawker, right wing, pump fakes, drives in. Grotz will put up another three. Looks good. A little bit right there, and a lot of contact under the basket. Jones fighting for position. Looks like he kind of hit Beck in the face, but Beck will get called for the foul. Drake May and Nolan Hogue will check back in for Macomb. Illini West gets set to inbound under their own basket. Flips it into Jones, and Jones will just lose it out of bounds.
Bomber basketball.
Sounds like a good time for a live read. For all your local news, subscribe to the Community News Brief Weekly Edition, mailed directly to your home every Friday. As an option, you can also receive Monday and Wednesday editions by email. All of this for only $42 per year or $38 per year if you're 65 or older. Single copies can be purchased in select locations in Bushnell, Colchester, and Blandonsville. There we go. There's all the live reads. I said we'd get to them. Didn't take too long there. Macomb misses the shot on that end of the court. Here's Blue now. Gets it to Grotz. Into the corner. Carlisle thought about the three. Pulls it back down. And here's Grotz wide open once again. And he'll knock that one down. Grotz has got 11 to lead the way for the Chargers. He's knocked down 3 threes in this contest as well. Here's Elby on the inside. Nice post move there. Nice job there by Elby, not putting the ball on the ground, just kind of kept it up high. Was able to turn around and flip it in. Here's Hawker guarded by Elby in the corner. He's got him trapped right where he wants him. Throws it away. May takes it away. Gives it over to Hogue. Had to spin around to catch that one. Pulls it back out and kicks it out to Linebaugh. May now jab step drive, and it looks like he's going to be fouled.
Charger foul number 3.
by Grady Blue, his third.
Team second.
Team second.
Into the bomber lineup, number 12, Cassidy Harrison, and number 32, Colin Adams.
Cassidy Harrison and Colin Adams will check back in for Macomb.
Also into the
Looks like Maxwell Sash will come in as well. So it's May, Sash, Harrison, Adams, and Hogue out there for Macomb. Gives it to May, left wing three, won't fall. Harrison will track down the board. The Bombers working around. Adams, corner three, can't get that one to go. Another offensive rebound by Harrison. Pump fake drive, floater, that won't fall. Nice looking shot there though from Harrison. Had a pretty decent look at the basket. And we'll have a timeout call. It looks like it's just going to be for subs.
timeout for substitution.
So we'll get the floor set for you guys. It looked like the lineup swap there. It'll be Steinkamp in the game, joined by number 30, Miles Neff. I believe number 10, Tanner Stonger is out there. Number 35, Wesley Smith. And one more person, that'd be number 11, Joshua Mullen, out there for Illini West. Bounce pass down low. Mullen layup, can't get it to fall. Had a good look there. Nice offensive set for the Chargers. Just weren't able to capitalize on the look under the basket. Harrison down low. Adams, nobody on him. Turns around, post hook, good.
Good by Colin Adams.
Colin Adams has got 5 points in this game.
Into the bomber lineup,
Lockdown
number
Sports
3,
corner
Garris
3.
Penn, and number 10,
And the layup there. Kyrus Penn and Ashton Aruz will check in for Macomb. Penn's number 3, Aruz is number 10. Three minutes and 13 seconds to go here in the final quarter. Again, we'll have the varsity contest on after this. After this one, should be a pretty good one. You got a tough Bomber squad here in Macomb this year. They are pretty good, but Illini West, no slouches themselves. Of course, manned by the crafty point guard Colby Robertson. And I said this to a couple people, but Robertson, he's one of my favorite players to watch in this area. I mean, he's always the shortest guy on the court, but just his court vision, his passing, his basketball IQ, he's fast, he's athletic, he can shoot it. Just does everything well. And he is a joy to watch. Our friend BJ Stone likes to call him Soup Kitchen because he feeds everybody. So it should be a good one for the varsity contest. We hope to see you for that one. Again, that'll be on right after the conclusion of this one, as Penn was able to get a steal there. And here comes Macomb the other way. Adams splits the defenders. Left-hand layup won't go. Smith is able to tap it over for Mullen. And here come the Chargers. Bounces it down low. Layup, can't get that one to go for Neff. Again, this Chargers second unit, they've had a couple shots under the basket, just not quite able to finish them, but it's always nice to see when you can get open looks. Those shots will start to fall eventually. Harrison to Sash. Adams, three-pointer, won't fall. Big board down low from Aruz. And Harrison has it. Sash shot from the corner, won't go. Aruz flies in, is able to bat that one out of bounds. I'll slow down the fast break, but Chargers will still take over possession. Minute and 35 seconds left to tick off. Bombers still lead 38-15. The lead was never really in threat here. Bombers built up a big one early on, just really never looked back. Here's the three-pointer, top of the key from Steinkamp. That won't fall. Penn with the board, flips it over to Harrison. Aruz, the lefty, will pump up the three and gets it to fall.
From
Sports corner 3 for Ashton Aruz, who just checked into the ball game and makes good on his, I believe that's his first shot of the game. Might be his second, but nonetheless, nice looking stroke there from the lefty. And Penn will pick up the foul on the inside.
Bomber foul on number 3, Akaris Penn, his first, team second. To the line, shooting 2, Tanner Stonger.
Stonger goes to the line, hard off the back iron, hit every part of the rim too. But he gets it to fall nonetheless. So he'll go into the scoring book here tonight. Second free throw off the back iron again and gets it to fall. That's one way to use the backboard there. Stonger goes 2 for 2 at the line, and he comes away with the steal. And Harrison will foul him.
Bomber foul on number 12, Cassidy Harrison, his first, team third.
Be Harrison's first, team's third. .45 seconds. All signs point to a Bombers win. Again, they got a tough JV squad here in Macomb. Those kids are going to be good as they move up to the next level, the varsity level. A lot of size, a lot of athletes. It's just what you need to play varsity basketball. Here's Sash, corner 3. That won't fall. Sash keeps putting them up, just can't quite get it to go home. Inside, kicks it out. Smith in the corner. See if Illini West shoots it here. 1 second to go. Harrison takes it away on the drive, and that's how things will come to an end. It's a Bombers win, 41-17. As you can hear behind me, the Macomb Bombers pep band getting the crowd rallied up for the start of the varsity game. We'll go over some final stats here and get off this so we can create the stream for the varsity game. We'll start first for Illini West. Tanner Stonger had 2 points there, courtesy of 2 banked-in free throws there in the fourth quarter. Grady Blue had 4 baskets, and Brennan Grotz had 11 points. He led the way for the Chargers, and actually after that 3, he took the lead in the game. So Brennan Grotz was the leading scorer here tonight. Unfortunately, his Chargers fell to the Bombers. And really just an all-around attack for Macomb here tonight. Ashton Aruz, the lefty, knocked down a left wing 3 there in the fourth quarter. Colin Adams had a sports corner 3 as well. He finished with 5 points. Nick Elby had 10 points in the game. Nolan Hogue right behind him with 8. Isaac Linebaugh had 5, and Cooper Hobson had 10.
Thank you, Ron Elby Auto Sales, for supporting our student athletes.
We got a little presentation down here on the near sideline. And we'll get ready to wrap things up here for the JV game. Again, we'll have the varsity stream created probably a minute or 2 minutes after this game stream ends. This is the first thing I'm going to do. And then, of course, we will go live basically about 3 to 4 minutes before starting lineups are announced on the varsity side. So for John Burton and Joey up running the camera, this has been TSSR Game Time Live's presentation of Macomb Bombers basketball. We hope to catch you for the JV contest.